The biggest threat to Australia's climate is the well-known threat of increased greenhouse gas emissions. This threat will create an increase of high extreme temperatures and lead to a decrease in extreme low temperatures. These climate threats impact the oceans greatly, with the large coral reef systems in Australia being put at high risk due to the rising temperature of the sea and the increasing acidification of the ocean, leading to a bleaching of coral systems in some parts in the last 50 years. Australia alone has seen about a 70-millimeter increase in sea level throughout the region, along with a large shift in rainfall patterns in the last 80 years. The temperature of Australia has been rising with a steady warming from about 0.4 degrees Celsius to about 0.7 degrees Celsius, which has led to an increase in extreme events such as heat waves, drought, floods, and fires. These extreme events are occurring more frequently and increasing in intensity, while a decrease has been seen and is further projected in snow, frost, and soil moisture in this region. The El Niño Southern Oscillation, the Southern Annular Mode, Indian Ocean Dipole, and the Interdecadal Pacific Oscillation and heightened CO2 levels are all important figures in the climate variability Australia experiences. Freshwater resources in eastern and western parts of Australia have experienced a continued trend of decline resulting from decreased winter precipitation, as has groundwater, with projected decreases in the water quality from an increase in the wash-off created by the increase of floods and fires. With extreme heat and a projected decrease in water quality, all populations that make up the varying ecosystems in Australia will see a decline in the future. These will hit the indigenous populations that make up a large amount of Australia the hardest, as they rely on land and natural resources more heavily. The solutions are either to adapt, which would mean for some to move inland in order to decrease the chances of being impacted by floods or rising sea levels, or to try to decrease the amount of greenhouse gases being pumped into the atmosphere, which can only happen through strict policy changes.